Picture yourself standing in front of the Great Pyramid of Giza, towering nearly 500 feet high, made of more than 2 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. It has stood for over 4,500 years. But here's the mystery. Even with today's modern technology, constructing something this precise would be a challenge. So how did the ancient Egyptians achieve it? Did they really do it alone? Or is there another explanation? The Egyptians were masters of engineering, mathematics, and astronomy. Their civilization, born from the Nile, erected monuments that continue to defy our understanding. The Great Pyramid of Giza alone is a testament to this genius. Comprised of over 2 million stone blocks, its base is a near-perfect square, aligned to the cardinal directions with a precision that baffles modern engineers. This wasn't just construction, it was a statement of cosmic order. This celestial obsession was woven into their culture. They aligned pyramids perfectly with the stars, created intricate hieroglyphic writing, and developed complex religious systems centered on life after death. Their sacred texts describe the pharaoh's soul ascending to become one with the imperishable stars. The pyramid itself was a launch pad for this journey, a resurrection machine built to ensure eternal life among the gods, with every element serving this singular cosmic purpose. Their monuments were not just buildings, they were cosmic calendars, gateways, and messages carved in stone. The internal shafts of the Great Pyramid point with incredible accuracy to specific stars significant in their time. Were these simply ventilation shafts, as mainstream Egyptology suggests, or were they carefully constructed pathways for the soul, designed to guide the pharaoh's spirit on its celestial journey? But here's the question. How did a civilization thousands of years ago acquire knowledge so advanced, knowledge that still puzzles us today? How did they quarry, transport, and lift millions of stone blocks, some weighing as much as a locomotive, using only copper and stone tools? How did they achieve such mathematical perfection, incorporating constants like pi into their designs centuries before its formal discovery? Conventional explanations of ramps and manpower strain credulity for some researchers, suggesting a missing piece to the puzzle. This is where the ancient alien theory comes in. It posits that this missing piece is not of this world. Some researchers suggest that the Egyptians may have received help, or knowledge, from extraterrestrial beings. They point to compelling astronomical correlations. The pyramids, for example, are aligned almost perfectly with Orion's belt. The Orion correlation theory suggests the three Giza pyramids are a terrestrial map of the three stars in the belt, mirroring their layout and relative brightness. Coincidence? Or a deliberate attempt to mirror the heavens as instructed by visitors from the stars? The god of the afterlife, Osiris, was identified with Orion. Was this a monument to their god, built using divine knowledge? The anomalies don't stop there. And then there are hieroglyphs found in Abydos that some believe show shapes resembling modern helicopters and spacecraft. Egyptologists explain this as a palimpsest, older carvings plastered over and recarved. Skeptics call it erosion, but believers see it as evidence. They argue the images are too clear to be accidental, a smoking gun left for future generations to find. Ancient Egyptian lore speaks of a golden age, Zep Tepi, or the first time, when gods walked among mortals. Beings like Osiris, Isis, and Thoth weren't just distant deities, they were described as the original rulers of Egypt, credited with bringing the foundations of civilization, law, agriculture, and science to humanity. These figures were depicted with immense power and wisdom, often possessing non-human characteristics. But were these tales merely allegorical myths, or could they be distorted memories of real encounters with advanced beings? The line blurs when we examine ancient records like the pyramid texts which describe the gods traversing the cosmos in celestial barks. Could these be primitive descriptions of spacecraft piloted by the very gods who taught humanity? If so, these advanced beings would have needed infrastructure. This brings us to the Giza Plateau. For centuries we've been told the Great Pyramid was a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu. Yet, this explanation is riddled with inconsistencies. The main chambers were found starkly empty, no mummy, no treasures. This has led some researchers to propose a radical alternative, that the Great Pyramid was never a tomb at all but a highly sophisticated machine, a colossal power plant. Every aspect of its design screams of function over ceremony. The structure is aligned to true north with breathtaking accuracy. Its inner chambers, built from massive blocks of granite rich in quartz crystal, are acoustic marvels. Proponents of the power plant theory suggest the pyramid was designed to harness the natural vibrations of the earth. The subterranean chamber would initiate a vibration, amplified through the grand gallery and focused in the king's chamber. The quartz in the granite would convert this mechanical energy into electricity. The so-called air shafts may have been waveguides directing this energy for a specific purpose. Was the Great Pyramid a power source for a lost civilization, fueled by a profound understanding of physics gifted by the gods and lost to time? Of course, the prevailing academic consensus presents a powerful narrative of human achievement. Mainstream historians and Egyptologists argue that the ancient Egyptians accomplished all of this themselves. They point to evidence of brilliant engineering, clever mathematics, and the sheer, unrelenting power of decades of organized human labor. They theorize about massive ramps lubricated with water, allowing tens of thousands of workers to drag colossal stones into place. They speak of the incredible societal organization required to quarry, transport, feed, and manage a workforce on a scale rarely seen in human history. To these experts, attributing these monumental achievements to extraterrestrial intervention is more than just a fringe theory. It is a profound dismissal of the genius, perseverance, and unwavering devotion of an entire civilization. It overlooks the ingenuity required to turn a desert landscape into a testament to human potential, built with copper chisels, stone hammers, and an unshakable belief in the divine power of their pharaohs. Yet, the nagging questions persist, echoing through the millennia. The mysteries that defy simple explanation remain. We are still forced to ask how they quarried granite blocks weighing up to 80 tons in Aswan, transported them over 500 miles, and then lifted them with watchmaker's precision hundreds of feet into the air. How did they align the entire structure to true north with an accuracy of within 1/15 of a degree, a feat that would challenge even modern surveyors? And what of the so-called star shafts? Narrow channels pointing from the king's and queen's chambers directly towards specific constellations? Were they merely for ventilation, or were they pathways for the pharaoh's soul to ascend to the heavens? These enigmas have given rise to compelling alternative ideas like the Orion correlation theory, which posits that the layout of the three Giza pyramids is a deliberate terrestrial map of the three stars in Orion's belt. So, were the pyramids the result of human brilliance pushed to its absolute limit, or did the ancient Egyptians receive a celestial blueprint, guidance from beyond the stars? Today, we are still searching for that truth, now with technology the builders could never have imagined. Projects using cosmic ray muon radiography have peered inside the pyramid, revealing previously unknown voids and corridors, deepening the puzzle. Each new discovery seems to peel back one layer of the mystery only to reveal another, more complex one beneath. The truth remains buried, not just beneath the sands of time but within the very stones themselves. One thing is certain, the story of Egypt is more than just history. It's a living mystery that still whispers to us across 4,500 years. The Great Pyramid is not merely a tomb, it is a challenge, a question posed in 2 million blocks of stone, and until we can definitively answer how and why it was built, the most profound question of all will remain. Did we build our greatest wonders alone, or did we have help?